So if you guys are planning on taking a flight to visit family for Thanksgiving, the best prices for Thanksgiving tickets tend to be 35 days before you want to travel. That starts right now. All right. Thanksgiving is 37 days off. So you're not probably looking to fly on the day itself, but the good news is you can still get a decent price up to 24 days before you fly. So if you're going to get tickets to fly anywhere, start looking today. It's going to be cheaper. That's the first thing. Now I'm going to get mad. So did you guys see the pictures? Well, first of all, at the airport yesterday.
Oh my God.
Freaky. Okay. So have you heard the story?
Yes.
Somebody's going to the airport and calls his parents and says, I'm going to take a whole bunch of people out. And he brings his gun with him.
Yeah, the family called and alerted the authorities, and they found a bunch of ammo and a gun in his vehicle.
Yeah, they found this guy in one of the terminals. He didn't have any of his guns on him, but yeah, I mean, he calls his parents and says, I'm going to shoot up the airport, right? That was yesterday. Everything good. If you saw yesterday, the lines at TSA right now at the airport are absolutely batty. And why is that? Because Republicans want to point their fingers at Democrats, and Democrats want to point their fingers at Republicans, and they can't get a damn thing done. And the government is now shut down. So there are a lot of TSA agents that are not getting paid right now that are being forced to work. They are considered essential personnel. So they got to show up without a paycheck. Now, they may get paid on the back end of it.
They better get paid on the back end.
Yeah, they're getting paid on the back end of it, but the government is telling them, like, you got to show up to work. I mean, you're not going to get paid now, and who knows when this whole thing's going to be over. So a lot of the TSA agents are like, oh, really? Mm-hmm. So they're just not showing up to work, which means less TSA agents, which means a whole bunch of long lines at airports around the country right now. So if you're going to the airport, you got to get there super, super, super early.
We were talking about this during a commercial break, and didn't you do just a little bit of digging online to find out if the politicians are getting paid?
Well, Cassie did. She went right to it, and then it turns out that,
yes,
they sure are.
Okay.
That really pisses me off.
You think?
I didn't know that. Well, don't you think that if they weren't getting paid, they'd be a lot nicer to each other?
Yeah.
So they're telling everybody else, look, you guys aren't getting a pay. We're getting a paycheck, man. We're going on our vacations. Things are fine. But TSA and federal government workers aren't getting any money?
Vacations, no. People need to pay their rent. People need
I'm
to buy.
talking about Congress people. They're going wherever they want.
Yes, yeah. So but I mean, like, this is not about like these essential workers not being able to like have, their fun money. This is like living money. Like this is how I live money, and
that's
it's
outrageous
ridiculous
to me. Like, so I don't know why I'm surprised by this, that politicians are still getting paid while
it's constitutional, so it's pulled from a different reserve, essentially, and their salaries are constitutionally protected, whereas the rest of the federal government is not. I agree that is absolute trash and needs to change, but that's the reasoning for it. It's not like they sat there and they were like, we are going to get paid and you're not. But at the same time, when they make these decisions, they know they're still going to get paid. They're totally fine. And I feel that a government shutdown should be the absolute last thing to ever happen. You should do everything in your power to avoid it, because these are real working Americans who most likely are going to live paycheck to paycheck. Because I don't think, last time I checked, TSA isn't paying like out the wazoo. And so now you're affecting such a large portion of the population. Post offices, like federal workers everywhere, and they're going to be scrambling, wondering how they're going to pay rent.
So if you're wondering why, also, and I know we don't talk a whole bunch about politics here, but this is all craziness, man. So you got the midterm elections coming up. So if Republicans can pin this on Democrats, then they feel like they'll get more seats, and vice versa. Democrats trying to pin this on Republicans. It's all a political game, and it's all about power here. And the people that are paying for it are you guys, the federal workers. Those that aren't getting paid, while the politicians sit back and they continue their lives, no problem.
I think this is also a good time to remind those who are traveling amidst the government shutdown. don't take it out on the TSA workers.
No.
You don't know
Especially
how
the
many
ones that are showing up.
Yeah, you don't know how many people have called out. They are not getting paid. So I think now would be a good time to show a little extra patience, a little extra kindness, and it's crazy, like the number of how many viral videos you see of people going ham in an airport. So just try to keep that in mind and give yourself as extra time so you don't have to put yourself in a position where you have to go off on somebody.
Hey, Mark, what's going on?
I'm a former air traffic controller. P1.
Thank you.
Listening to the show for a long time.
You've got that air traffic controller voice, man. You really do, dude.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What's going on? Thank you for listening.
There's only one problem. You hear that when the shutdown is over, we get our money immediately.
Mm-mm.
We had to fight. We had to take it to court. We had to exhaust every possible avenue before they would say, okay, that money's cleared to give out, and we got paid. It wasn't as easy as you think.
So how long did you have to go without a paycheck even though you were working?
2 months.
Oh my God. That's insane.
I mean,
and then how long, Mark, did it take to get your back pay?
6 months.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, and a lot of these people are working paycheck to paycheck, right?
Well, don't be feeling too sorry for them. Air traffic controllers get paid very well. It's the TSA agents that really, really are struggling.
Right. Yeah, but they're the politicians are. They're getting their full paychecks, man. They're eating well.
Oh, you better believe it. They take their 26% raise every year.
Yep.
And that's why it's important to vote.
The nice thing about this, Delta Airlines, American Airlines, they would come over to the control tower and they would bring us food. There were people, outgoing pours of support to where we always were fed.
Oh.
That's always nice to hear, man. I appreciate you calling. Thank you.
That was a nice thing.
That was a nice
thing. Bert.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark.
I mean, it's nice that those little gestures are happening, but the bottom line here, it's infuriating to me, man. Just infuriating. It's the Bert Show.
The Bert Show.